Hello and welcome to Steal the Show. So the co-host, he not here today. So I got my guy Nathan Humphrey, all the way from Tampa.
Hey, all the way from Tampa.
I'm going. Say it again.
Representing,
my guy.
but still representing.
Show
Detroit.
that bottle again.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah, I do.
You got to get you some. They only do it by the batch. You know what I'm saying? It's always what do you call it? Like limited edition. Everything they do is limited edition, and I keep.
So what bottle?
Delicious every time though. This is bottle number 3. No, batch number 3, bottle number 33.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
you
see
the
that.
handwritten.
Yeah, I got to give me some of that.
Small batch.
My
When I
God.
come in town, I put you together.
Okay,
Yeah.
so, huh?
Yes, sir. What we talking about today, man?
What we talking about?
What we gonna talk about today?
What we talking about today is, let's see here. We is talking about the mentality. No, let me get this right. What mentality of men that a woman really wants?
Okay. Now, when you say the mentality of a man, what does that really mean? Like, what do you really ask?
I would say when it comes down to the type of man that will put the woman first and cater to her, or the man that will take care of himself and then take care of that woman.
Okay. Do you got any thoughts on this?
My thoughts would be, women say they want the man that would take care of them first, but then at the same time they would cheat on him because they would call him soft.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheat on him, huh?
So how you feel about that?
Well, so I guess first I'm gonna go back to who we talking about when we talk about what they want. We talk about women and what they want, and so like, and I'm not a person who like, I don't bash women. I think very highly of women. I think they're very good at a lot of things, like multitasking. You know, like I think they're really good at multitasking, but that also makes it hard for them to make decisions on what they really want or what they need. Okay, so I say that to make sure that hopefully it don't get taken the wrong way. I'm sure it will by somebody, but women don't know what they want, and that's like by and large, they don't know what they want. If they whatever they have, they want the other thing. But if you ask like a population of women, like you got 100 women in a room, and you ask them, I'm sure most of them will want a guy who can provide, but does cater to them first. If he can provide, so if he has money, but he's a catering type guy with money, that's what they're gonna say they want. But I agree with you on the fact and idea of eventually she's gonna get bored with that and gonna step out with that more attractive person. The person will be more attractive to them because of she'll see somebody who carries themselves with like that confidence to do what they think is best, and like with them doing what they think is best is gonna make them, the woman feel more like a woman and not like the person who got to run the household. If that all tied together.
Okay. So what you're saying is, like you said, kind of like the same thing that I'm saying, but
I think the provide for them part is probably like the key
Right.
part, because women seek stability, and what's more stable than a man who is financially stable and seems like super obsessed, not the right word, but kind of obsessed with the woman and want to do everything for them. They're not gonna rock the boat. They don't want to see their woman upset or nothing like that. So they feel like that's the stable, secure place. But there's more to security than like a. That guy sounds soft to me. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
So I actually have had conversations with women about this here topic right here, and a lot of them,
I believe that.
they say they want in the middle, right? And I say, when you talk about in the middle, I think that you're asking for a man that doesn't even exist. Because they want the guy, the one that thinks about himself, but then at the same time put them first. And those guys, they're two different people. They're two different kinds of people. You have one guy that put himself first, put his purpose first, and then he's going to make sure that you're good. But then that also mean that you're not going to get the time that you want, but now you got the money. So then the other guy, he has the time and he's catering to you, but then they get tired of that. So I was talking to a lady at a bar the other day, and it was her, and then it was the lady, and then her female friend came in. So she like, yeah, girl, I got here late because I had to fix my man food, right? And I just got in from doing 12 hours, right? So I say, oh wow, that's what's up. So you doing everything. She said, yeah, I have to, because he makes it to where I don't have to worry about anything. He makes it to where I can do this on my own time. So my 12 hours a day is my money. If I want to take a trip, he pay for it. He do everything, right? I said, wow, that's a hell of a dude, right? Now,
sound like it.
Right. Kudos to him, right? Now, let me tell you what her and her friend said. But we got to figure out who to spend his time with. Him, you, or him.
Say it again. Yeah, spend his time with. Tell me that
She
part.
say, but we got to figure out who we going to spend his time with. Him, you, or him. Not her husband.
Him.
Because her husband don't have time. Because he's doing everything that he's supposed to do. How you feel about that?
I mean, I think that's feeding what I said. I think it's feeding what I said. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Where, and I don't like to just point the blame or point the spotlight on women and just act like they're the only ones who have issues with knowing what they want and stuff like that. But them in particular, being the multitaskers, having a brain that goes in a million different directions, like, she can have it all but still want everything else. Like, how does that even make sense? That she got somebody who's taking care of everything. She just said it, but she got to find somebody to spend her time with. Like, that's, if I was him, I'd be hurt behind that.
But he don't even know.
So ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. He don't even know.
He know. You
Say
know.
no.
He gotta know,
I
right?
would think so. I mean,
I would think so too.
so then he's just doing this thing.
More than likely, that's why he ain't got no problem with it. He got somebody good at home. She must take care of home real well, so he don't mind, taking care of his side of taking care of home.
Mm-hmm.
She take care of him, so he take care of her that way, and then he do what he want to when she do what she want to. They just don't talk about it. It's like an unspoken agreement or something. At least that's what I would think is going on. Like, I don't know. Like, that sounds crazy. But he know though. I have to believe that he know. You think you would know?
I mean, I would just be working, right? I'd just be working a 9 to 5, not thinking nothing. I would think that my girl out with her girlfriend, and they enjoying it. They enjoying themselves, not with another dude or even looking for another dude to spend the time with and my money.
Damn. Not that part. But so I'm married. Just so everybody else know who watching. Yeah, I'm married. Been together. We've been married for 5 years. Back story on me, but before that, I was out here. But anyway, own a couple businesses here in Tampa. That's who I am. I guess I work for the man too right now, which is an interesting thing, but we ain't gonna get into that. But it's just something I just do kind of for fun, which is a weird thing. But like Ashley, with my wife, she go out, she have fun. I promote that, like, go have your fun. But when she come home, there's like a certain level of like, after she out drinking and having fun, there's usually a response that happens when she come home. So if that's not happening, I would be like, oh, so you found that somewhere else.
So she come home too happy.
She come home too happy, just ready to go to bed or jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm tired. No, I'm too drunk or something like that. Like, nah, hell no. Like, you ain't either. Motherfucker, your ass drove home, then you got here. Then.
So you better take this.
You drunk. You better figure it out, goddamn. But that's that's me. Everybody different. Everybody got their own thing. But it all come back to that same point to where even if if a woman found the perfect dude in the middle of the road who takes care of business and takes care of her, he found a way to do it equally. Like, this guy is like the most organized person on earth. Eventually she will find a flaw to get bored with or something where she will not be satisfied and look other places. The grass being greener on the other side for guys who are not. I don't know how to explain it right now. Like a guy who isn't 100% about taking care of himself, and through him taking care of himself, takes care of everything around, everything connected to him. That woman who is not the kind of guy is going to find a reason to go find that kind of guy.
I agree.
It made sense. I was worried it didn't make sense. I'm glad that you.
Well, it makes sense to me because I think that a lot of us males, certain kind of males, we end up sleeping with that married woman.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. You speaking with
can.
Experience on this one, Big Al?
I can. Yeah.
Mr. Steel Show?
I'm pretty sure that a lot of us could.
I'm sure a lot of people could, but tell me how that conversation go. Or like, how does it even start?
I guess it's like, I don't know. I want to, because I don't really ask about You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that I still do, but in my life, I'm 40 years old, so I have. So
Okay.
when you out mingling, you run across married women, and if they like what they see, they go for it. Honestly, I'm gonna bring up a point to where I was talking to one of my homeboys, and he's living that kind of lifestyle where it's like long money, but he's just not famous. And
Okay.
he say that a lot of reasons why men be kind of hard to take a woman in like that is because they see how these wives move with them. We're having a certain kind of status, money. When they walk into a place, they buying the bar out. They moving how they want to move. VIP. They go outside, they see stretch limos or, you know what I'm saying, certain kind of car. Like Drake says on the song.
Yeah.
He say, when I go and pick up my son from school, these kids' mamas be on me like they don't have a husband at home.
Yeah, I ain't saying about what Drake said his kid. I ain't gonna lie to you. Earlier. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple guys like I'm just not even gonna try to get in the boxing ring with. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to put nobody in that kind of situation. Like, and my wife, like she really think Rock is something special. You know what I'm saying? It's like no. They ain't going to the same school. We ain't going to them circles. The Rock or Chris Brown, Drake, all of them.
So you
None
don't
of them.
need them problems, huh?
No, and I think pretty highly of myself too. And I don't think I don't. Yeah, but that's shit. I mean, that's just like if you put. I know there's a lot of bad ones out here, but I keep running into them.
But these are guys though that I just mentioned.
You know what I mean?
He's not even famous. Yeah, these are guys like you and I that just got that bag.
Mm-hmm.
And they move exactly how they want.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what money does, and the more I get, the more I see it, and how I don't want to say easy, but it's easy is a word that does describe it. Where if you walk into a space, and no matter what that woman was on before you got there, if she can sense what it is that you got going on, it's not difficult to get her to do what you want, no matter what she got going on. And then, like you said, you got the guy who you was talking about. Like I got a couple guys who are like I'm doing well, but like there's people who I know who are doing like, you keep them in your circle so that you can always have something to aspire to, and you can pick their brain and things like that. But you also go out, you can see how people, women in particular, react to them, and it's just like So is that because you think it's easy for you, like it would be easy. I'm not in that world anymore, but like see and get the response.
Back to the subject that me and you was talking about the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So when a woman say that she want that kind of man that make that 100K or better, do they really want that? Like, do they really want a man that's gonna say, I don't give a fuck if you leave. That's on you. That's your loss.
They do because they want you, like, so a woman whole life. All right, first talking about our whole life. Me and you, most men, our whole life, we are the people who do the salting. We seek after. Right, we go after women. That's what we know. That's what we go. That's
Right.
what we always have done, right? So we try to get to that pride of having that woman. Where women are the people who bat it away, right? They, deep down inside somewhere, want that challenge of a guy who is everybody wants, but they get to have. They get to like keep captured. They want what all the other women want, but they like it to be for them. You know what I'm saying? Does that
I
make sense?
understand
You
exactly.
understand what
So
I'm
it
trying
goes
to say?
back to the thing that I said, that women want this man that doesn't exist.
They want the one that don't exist, and they want the one that they want the one that's uncapturable, man. Like they want the one that's like they want the not the one that's in the zoo. They want the lion that's out there in the wild, still fucking roaming and killing gazelles. That's what they want. They're just harder to capture because shit, they like their life out there in the wild, doing what they need to stay king. Yeah, so these. It's just I don't know. I guess, but as humans, man, we always want more. Like, do you remember when you thought, when I get to this point that you at now, or that you were at maybe a year or two ago?
Mm-hmm.
Like when I get to this, I'm gonna be good. I can't wait to get there. And the crazy part is about when you get to that point. Oh, I need this. I need this next level, and then this next level. As a matter of fact, the higher you get, the more you see that you don't got half of what you think you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it turns up the hunger. I think the same thing for women too. Like they want, and they're never gonna be satisfied. Just like everybody else until
right,
the right person. But
so with me, it comes down to this: when a woman say they want that kind of man, the man that make
which one? Which kind of man?
the 100K or better, right? Well, one, let me tell you that it's two different guys when it come down to a guy that make 100K on his own, and then a guy that make the 100K working in 9 to 5, right?
Break them down first.
So the guy that worked in 9 to 5, he have to punch in and punch out.
Mm-hmm.
So when he get home, he's tired. He can live that normal life, like a man supposed to. I ain't gonna say like a man supposed to, but how the American dream, right? Right.
Or how society tells it's supposed to be.
Now,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
the other side of that is the male that make that 100K plus, and he got his freedom. He can do whatever he want. If he want to take a month off to Jamaica, he can do it because he making 400,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So he can move how he want to move. So that kind of guy, like you was just saying, you're never satisfied. So when you want that kind of man that's never satisfied, he's not just not satisfied just on his money or not his right. It's
everything.
Right. So it's everything just in general, his life, his whole life. He's never satisfied. So do you really want that? Like these women, yeah, I want a guy to make 100K, 200K. Do you know what comes with that?
I mean, my boy said, I don't know, I think it was Meek Mill or somebody said, if you're going to cry again, it's going to be in a Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I ain't going to lie to you, act like a guy who making $25,000 ain't going to get out here and be in these streets. Just the level of you know, person that he messing with, and it's just lower quality. But that might be the logic behind why they mess with like that. This is good, man. It go down too smooth. Little side note, too smooth. But so why not take that risk and be with the guy who comes with more benefits? If you're a woman, I can see how they can see it that way.
Like
That makes
he
sense
gonna
to
cheat
me.
no matter what.
You know what I'm saying?
I might as well
Yeah.
get the dude that's gonna make the 100K or better.
Experience, whatever life is like that, especially if they can't necessarily do it themselves. Because it's not many people. I think what is it? The top 10%?
They say
Not
10%,
even that.
and then 6% is black men.
I don't know how that makes sense. So
That's what they
6% of the 10% is black men.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. That don't make sense to me, because if it's only 10% that's doing it, I doubt that it's 100 or better, right? Yeah, I don't. But I don't know. I ain't looked it up on nothing. But I feel like we got to go 1% of that 10%.
Right.
Maybe we like 6% of that 10%. Maybe that's what it said.
Well,
Oh, is that what it's saying?
yeah.
That we 6% of that 10%?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. I'm with that. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, okay. Damn. Sometimes you just gotta feel good about yourself, man, and realize what you accomplished, and feel you like really. Al, you need to give yourself a pat on the back, my friend. It's
That's a beautiful thing.
Shit. I mean, it's beautiful. Shit, a little sad too. Like, cause I don't know if you feel this way, but like, the more I feel like I get, the more normal it seems. It seems like everybody should be able to do these things and have.
It just don't work out that way.
But I don't know.
Well, so I sat back and I did the math on it, right? The math on a
Ooh, but come on now, break it down. Break it down.
Math on 100K, 40 hours. You know how much dollars an hour that is that a person would have to make to get to 100K?
If you're doing 40 hours, I mean, you're doing 8 hours a day. 8 going to 330. What's that?
$52 an hour.
I can't do it right now. What is it?
So one, I don't even know too many jobs that a man can make $52 an hour, and then let alone
they're not doing that. They don't go and do the 30 somethings, and then you got to be in some kind of salary position.
And then not even just that. How many men have those kind of degrees to even make that kind of money?
The only people I know I don't know about them $50 an hour jobs, but them top like $30 an hour plus, you get all that overtime and stuff, is the factory guys.
Yeah.
Them guys in the factories. They touch 6 figures here and there.
But now that goes back to the first conversation about the 2 women in the bar, right? Because he's punching the clock, overtime, double time, triple time. So now he don't have no time for his wife.
Right.
I was saying 40 hours just to, you know what I'm saying? Just 40 hours. But then when you get into you making 35, 40, but you still making 100K, that mean that you punching a clock. That mean that you ain't got no time.
You punching that thing.
Yeah. But your girl like, what's up?
Damn.
Let's go to this party. Let's do this. My family having this. Baby, I'm tired as hell. All right. I'm about to go to the party then. Sport coat at the party.
Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. That sport coat. You brought that back out?
Let's call them dog. Fucking
coat.
dog nuts. Yeah. You have dog nuts at the party.
What'd you say?
Dog nuts about to fuck the shit out your girl.
Knocking the bottom out that thing. God damn it. I don't like it.
I know, right?
I don't even like hearing shit like that. That shit low-key make me feel weird.
Well, I ain't married right now, so
weird,
I ain't got that part to worry about.
I know. Yeah. But so back to that real quick. So I'm glad we kind of brought that back home. Because, all right, so women, this is my advice to them. If they want to get them a guy who is one of those guys who's going to be
Okay.
successful, they need to catch them before they get there, while they're still figuring themselves out, and help them and be a real. And I'm not talking about like some like help, like, oh, I support you, cheering from the corner. I'm talking about being in the trenches with them, making it happen, taking care of all of the bills, everything, taking all the stress off his plate while he figures out how to get where he needs to go, because that'll get you a guy like that. At least that's how I ended up, and being married. And it's not
Right.
all financial and whatever like that, but it's a big part of it. Man, I was going through my struggle trying to break through, become who I am today and who I'm going to be in the future. She relieved a lot of the burden.
But now, one, I'm glad that you there. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, a lot of people don't get there. Because one, a lot of women say, I'm not about to build no man up for him to leave me. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that as built, you know what I'm saying, she had built you, but she was a part of the build. Yeah.
Part
Yeah.
of it. He part of it. Yeah, I give her credit.
So,
He part of
but when I talk to a lot of women, that's the first thing they say. No, I'm not about to help build no man up for him to just leave me, for him to just walk away. Hell no. What I look like? Build a bear.
I heard that term
Yeah.
before. I don't like that term.
So, I don't. Okay, go for it.
All right, my rebuttal to that is that's the wrong kind of person. They getting involved with the wrong kind of person. Like, I feel like if a woman was to get with a man who he high in character, higher in integrity, and he's ambitious, those things, like, they don't change once you get money.
Okay.
They don't change. So it's like, but these, like, and I hate to say it, and we fall victim to it too, where we just go along with the first Joe who show us some real attention. Like, oh, they did one thing I like. Like, this girl cooked one meal I like. Shit, she might be my girl. I love her. And that's what the women do. Women, they we like to think is, we laid it down, and then they just fall head over heels because, there's not quality out there. They be getting them one pump chumps and people who all out for themselves. So, they fall for you because you give them, some decent bean and have a good conversation and can take them to a nice restaurant. And they fall for that. Like, that ain't nothing to fall for. You better figure out who this man is. If you know what I'm saying, if you want to, you can't invest in everything. You got to invest in the right
I
thing.
agree with that.
So if they're talking about theirs, that's their own. Their eye is messed up. It's not guy's fault. It's their own eye. You have to look internally, man. It's they have to choose the right person that they can help build, and it's not build a bear. You're not taking somebody from scratch, a non-living thing, and turning it into a whole bear. You're taking something that's already in progress and gonna be successful no matter what. Like, that's the part that they're missing. No matter what, this person's gonna be successful. But if I can just get in on the ground floor and be there and support them in that way and give them strength where they kind of weak, I can be there forever. And that's what they miss. And they want to. Jay-Z said something about, like, everybody sees the result, but nobody saw the work. Like, nigga, like, where I started at, where Ash came on, bro, I lived at a crib. It was me, my bro, his kids. Like, it was, it was a mess. Like, not a mess. It was great. Like, I love that time of my life, but it wasn't something that a typical woman would be like, oh, I'm about to go be with him.
Right.
I'm about to, shit, he that one. He that guy over there. He the one. They wouldn't have said that. They might look, but shit, today, we got cars
Built from the
outside. We got
ground.
this house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We moved to Tampa. Folks, like, life is good. But it all started from
So what you saying is that
two
women women
somebody.
choose the wrong man.
Yeah, what am I saying?
Because I'm pretty sure that Ash seen something in you towards the motivation and said he is going to be great. But then, like you said, women, they'll go ahead and try something out when they're young just because they love this man or this man is interested in them and just do it.
Better come one time. Mm-hmm.
But then, come to find out, he wasn't a go-getter. He wasn't nothing. He was just a man. You know what I'm saying? Just no icing on it. He was just a man. So now you feeling like, I ain't no Build-A-Bear. What I look like.
Right.
You just chose the wrong guys in the past.
You chose the wrong one. And then I want to know what they mean by built them up. Like what do that really mean? Did they like get them a job? Did they like they put them in position? Because if they putting people in position like that, like I don't know, like who are you for real? Like I need to know. Talk about they build something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got the power to build somebody, you know who built people. Like God built people. So like, are you telling me that you
for example,
like build it?
Right. So like I said,
yeah, you got an example?
Yeah.
That's what all right, let's hear it. I want to hear what this building is.
So once again, I'm always talking to people. So I'm at a bar, talking.
That is you.
Talking to this lady. This lady say, I met this guy, I was 40 and he was 30. I met him and he didn't really have much. So she was working for the city. She get him a city job. Mm-hmm. He ended up starting making more money than her. Then he was like, he didn't want to be with her no more. But now I think that goes to not saying anything towards heavyweight people, because I'm a heavyweight person, right? But but when a woman, so let's go with a woman, right? When a woman is a heavy set, this new surgery is changing people's lives.
Okay.
When I was 200-300 pounds, I felt like this is all I can get. I done had this surgery. I got hips. I got ass. I got a small waist.
Okay.
I want to play the field a little bit. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was bigger, I felt like this was it. This is my life. But now, you didn't got that surgery did. Now you getting more guys shooting a shot at you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, I see kind of where you're going with this. So what happened with the guy, no girl? So he went off and was like, I don't want to be with you no more. And she felt like it's because he got to a different level and had more opportunity.
That's what she was saying. But it's always two sides to a story. Well, three. Here's hers and the truth.
Three and the truth. I can't forget the truth, because the truth is what's real and like the reality of things. So, and this, hey, and so anybody listening, understand that I ain't never did no research, none of that. This is a Nathanism. This is something that I believe, but I believe it wholeheartedly though. So check this out. People put their insecurities on other people. So so she got him in a position where he's more attractive even to her. So she feels like everybody else is coming at him. And she started to get weird. Girls know what I'm talking about. Like all the ladies who listen and the guys know what I'm talking about too. As soon as somebody feels a little insecure about the relationship they in with somebody, that person gets weird. They call you more. Yeah. They want to be up under you. They start buying you stuff like all the time like that. You know, you appreciate it, but it's like you ain't. What are
This
you
ain't
doing?
genuine. You doing it for a
Yeah,
purpose.
this ain't genuine. You calling me too much. You like you being too. You trying to like you suffocating me.
Yeah.
Okay, so she might have got insecure, and this I don't know the story. Like I don't know these people, but I'm sure a little bit of this went into it. Like she started getting weird because she was like, well, I'm older than him. I'm overweight. Now he's starting to get money, starting to keep his, starting to dress better, getting his haircut, whatever it is that, he did to make him seem more attractive. So she started to react to that and pushed him away. Potentially. This might not be what happened, but that happens because I'm going to tell you, as far as guys go, and I can speak from a guy's point of view, because one, being a guy, and then two, like having guy friends and talking to them about what's going on with them. For the most part, we loyal.
Say for the most part, what
Like
now?
we don't have to say loyal. Like guys are loyal. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll ride it out with your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were the one who was down for us, you put us on, and like that's why guys keep the same friends their whole life. Like women, y'all switch friends every time y'all switch seasons. Like y'all go from this to that, y'all switch friends. Y'all might have one or two that stuck it all the way through, but for the most part, women be switching friends. A guy, and like most men, they legitimately have like maybe 4 or 5 real friends.
Yeah.
But they've been around since forever. You know what I mean? And those they guys. And that's just how guys are. We loyal like that. Just like, so for a woman to put a guy on, even if she overweight and a little older, he wouldn't have cared for real as long as she still kept holding down. He might have been doing his thing, which, unfortunately to say, like most guys is doing their thing. So all the women who listen, don't hate me. All the guys who women is listening, don't hate me. That's just the kind of the reality of things.
Facts.
He didn't put her away. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't say, you know what, I done got on now. Shit, I'm getting all this extra attention. I'm about to go do this. He had a woman who was holding him down, and then she 40s. That probably means she cooking, taking care of his ass. Like he wasn't getting rid of that. Not from my perspective, not how I see how stuff like that.
That was just added
like
activities.
that older woman know how to. Yeah, he probably added. So,
I think Jay-Z said it
but
the
I
best.
just made up that. So,
I was
What'd he
just
say?
fucking them girls. I was gonna get right back. Yeah.
but that's, but that's like a long story short, I guess, because, but I mean, and that's the part of like this relationship stuff, and that's why I'm glad you got this channel, because or the podcast, is because it's like you speak of the things that are like really real, like it is the truth, and everybody knows it,
But nobody wants
But
to
not
accept
everybody.
it.
willing to, they accept it. They just won't say it out loud. You hear me? So it's like they accept it inside themselves. They know that, like, okay, so this is what's real. But saying it out loud means that it's like real, and I've said it out loud, so that means that I accept it. That means you can do whatever it is you want to do.
And
You know
I'm
what I'm
not
saying?
going to allow that, so I'm not going to say it.
No, you can't do that. Yep. You can't go out and fuck around like, and yeah, so
Yeah.
some good ass whiskey, dog.
Yeah, I'm about almost finished with mine. Make another one in a second.
Shit, I done filled my cup up a few times, man. You got me talking good on here, man. I just, but see, I just want to share. Sometimes I just want to share my Nathanisms because, like,
My Nathanisms.
I really feel like my Nathanisms, because I don't know where they come from, but it's like a lot of different places throughout life, and mostly from experience and just watching people, because that's really that's kind of what I do. Like that's my pastime, is like to see how people really react to like real life situations. And like what you just told me about the lady who feel like, oh, buddy just moved up and he left her because of this. Some of that is true.
But you don't feel like that
But
a man
I'm
would just say, "Oh, thank you, I'm out of here," like it's something else had to happen.
Guys do not view relationships the way women do. And there's about to be some stuff. This is another Nathanism, so it ain't like something that you can go and prove and look up and find facts on. Guys view relationships higher. Put more value on relationships than women do. In general. This is in
Right.
general. All right. So, like, if there's somebody who has been there for us and held us down, they are there forever if they want to stay there.
Facts.
Women expect shit. They have an entitlement thing, which I guess they're supposed to have because that's the way they raised or whatever it is. But it's like, they supposed to be given stuff. They're supposed to have the door held for them. They're supposed to get to walk away from the table without paying the bill if we go out to dinner. Like, that's just what it is. And, not to say there's something wrong with it, but that's just the way they are. So they can walk away from, like, if you took care of her, like I'm talking about, you took care of her, I'm not happy anymore. They okay with walking away. No matter what you invested into it. They okay with it. Like, if somebody invested into me, I can't just walk away from them.
Well,
I can't do it. Unless they push me
I think
away.
it's because they put all of their value into cheating. So once you cross that,
Hold on. Go back to that. They put all their value into what?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me more about that idea. They put all their value into cheating.
What I always tell women is that a man shows love different. What I mean by that, than a woman.
Different than what?
Yeah.
Different than them?
So a woman want a man to show his love the same way that they do. I was actually having a conversation with a lady today about this, and when I told her this, oh my God, she got pissed.
No, she didn't. She didn't cuss you out.
No,
she about to beat your ass out.
She was.
Yeah, throw my name around this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, B. But right, she got pissed though because she was like, "That's fucked up how you look at life and how you feel like that man look at things." So this was one of the things that I told her. I said, "Listen, we are problem solvers. If you tell me you got a flat car, okay, I'm gonna take care of it. If you say, baby, I need my brakes did because my car's squealing when I step on the brakes. Okay, take my car. I'm gonna take yours over here to ride. You know what I'm saying? It's done. We are fixers. Regardless if we fix it ourselves or not, that's what we do. We in our head, I'm showing her that I love her. Y'all show y'all love totally different. Well, it's a little bit of that when it comes down to cooking, cleaning, things like that. But when it comes down to y'all loyalty and a man's loyalty is something different. You just broken down how a man's loyalty is, right? We gonna stick it in. This motherfucker had my back. I ain't going nowhere. Even if she say that it's over, I'ma still have her back, right?
Yep.
But now, their loyalty is cheating. So what I told her was this. A man at 9 o'clock can say, baby, I love you, kiss you on your forehead, hug you, pat you on your ass, he out the door. Go and fuck something at 4 o'clock. 12 o'clock, you call him and say, baby, these niggas at the club tripping. They smacked me on my ass. One called me a bitch, pulled my hair. What? How many of them missing? About 6 of them. Alright, I'm on my way.
Shit.
They got guns too, baby. Alright, I got him. He go up there and get killed. Boom. You find out that he cheated at 4 o'clock. That's all you give a fuck about. Not that this man that laid his life on the line, literally. You know what I'm saying? You at the funeral pissed.
Yeah.
Because he done cheated on you at 4 o'clock.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about. That's crazy to think about. Well, I mean, yeah, no, that's crazy to think about. They do put a high value on that kind of stuff. And, you know, I don't know. I steer clear from that kind of activity. Not because of, you know, it like left me some kind of magical way because I got married. But it's just, you want to bring that kind of drama to your crib or whatnot. But no, they do. People do. Society does. I ain't gonna just blame women for that. For making like, oh, if you're a cheater, you're just a bad person. You're a bad man or a bad woman if you have the woman cheat. They put that bad label on there, or that like you just did something the worst thing ever.
I just had this conversation today actually too.
The one that I'm talking about right now about society. I was like, because I mean, in reality, in that story that you just told, the worst person was that woman for calling your ass up there to get your.
Period.
She knew what the fuck you was going to do, nigga. She should have left.
Yeah.
She should have left. She should have been like, motherfuckers in here wild. I get the fuck out of here. And then when she got home, they were like, God, these niggas was in here doing this, that, and the other. Then you can get mad, but you at the crib and safe. You ain't about to go up there and kill
him. Now you done put your man in harm's way.
Because
now he either dead or in jail because they didn't kill them more. He didn't kill them. And now he in jail.
Either way.
And now guess what you're doing? Dating somebody else while he in jail?
Bitch. Shit. Not if I kill somebody for your ass. You ain't dating nobody else. I'm gonna put shit. Hell no. Put my nigga Al Steele on it. I'm like, hey, Steele. You see somebody? Get him. Ain't no. You see her on a date, just go over there, play this, knock everything on the floor, and just walk away. She ain't gonna understand why the fuck all these bad shit's happen. Why she gonna date? It's because you hey, knock all her shit on the floor. Or sit down at the table and just start talking to her like punk that nigga, like really treat him bad. Cause ain't no fucking way I'm sitting up in this bitch rotting. And your ass is out here gallivanting.
Like, yeah, you want to talk to Nate?
Enjoying life.
How you doing?
Put some bread on his books. Bitch. That shit's funny. That's funny. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense though, cause like that's what they put so much emphasis on is the cheating thing. And do you sometimes think that it's like a rigged game?
Ooh.
Like they did that shit on purpose. They made cheating the bad thing because like.
Okay, so now you're going towards the polygamy. That's what you're doing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But that's what your shit about. I don't think I got that in me though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, you
I don't
told
got
me
the
that
communication
before.
skills for that shit. Yeah, I have a hard enough time trying to communicate with my wife. Like trying to explain how I feel about shit to my wife. Like that's 2 women. Like trying to communicate how I feel to 2 women. And the time I need
explain
for
to her,
myself,
then
to
she
2 women.
explains to the other woman.
I need me one that's kind of borderline, like you know, what you call them, like them in between girls who like kind of almost boys.
Yeah,
they understand like male logic. One of them had to be like her because they had to understand when I'm like, hey, I just need some time. Like, hey, he just needs to go ahead and decompress for a while with all the other friends.
Let him enjoy himself, huh?
Enjoy himself. Let him watch the game. Let him have his, whiskey and cigars. But they don't get that shit though. When you say you need time to yourself, it's low key a problem. Why is that?
Why is that a problem?
I need to know, like, why the fuck is that a problem? Like, if you tell somebody, or your significant other, this should be one of your shows. You should have a woman on. She can explain this shit to me, because I need to know why it's a problem for a guy to be like, hey, I need time for me. That shit is like all
What, that woman
selfish.
don't
and-
want a
and
man
shit like
to
that.
have time for herself? I think some do.
I mean, no, because they think you'll go out and do something.
Yeah.
You tell a woman you're trying to get you, like, I need some time. Don't bother me. Don't call me. Just give me some time. Oh, you
I
trying to
don't
go
think
fuck?
because we will.
But not if we need time for real, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, sometimes you just need to, like, at least for me, maybe I'm speaking for everybody and I shouldn't be, but I know sometimes. So, like, my day go like this, for real. Like, this is a literal Nate Humphrey day. So I wake up right now, go work for the white man for a minute, and one day I'll explain to everybody else,
Right.
like, Al, you understand the situation, but I explain to everybody else what that shit is really. And then, but while I'm doing that, I'm checking my emails, doing all these things for the tax office, and then I got to do my calls for the life insurance. So if you ain't got life insurance, y'all need to reach out to me too. But life insurance, and then starting a new business with the Right Down the Smiles. Like, my day is just so compact, and I'm just like running 100 miles an hour in my head, and then I gotta get my kids, and then Ash, my wife, don't stop working till almost 7. So I got them from that time, but I'm still taking care of business while I got them, and that's difficult. And some days I'm just like, I need to just not do none of this shit. None of it.
So what you saying? Yeah.
What am I saying?
I don't know. That liquor got you.
What am I saying? I'm saying, and I'm
Right.
saying that I do all those things every day.
You just want a break.
But some days, like, I don't know if it's an energy bar that, it's invisible and everybody's is different. But that shit run down. Just like if you fight on Street Fighter or something, that
Every
shit run
punch
out.
count.
You gotta take a break. All of it count, man. You put in all that work. Sometimes you just need to go and ask me, just cool it out for a minute, not think about none of that shit. But you try to explain that shit to a woman or something, they hear what you say, but they twist it. They like translate it to a different language and make it into something that it's not. Like, I'm not sick of you and the kids. I just need a break from y'all.
I see where you're going with that. So you don't feel like that women. So you don't think like most of them do? Like they be like, nigga, go and enjoy yourself. Go with your friends.
Never. None of them.
Every once in a while.
You know what? Every once in a while, but for the most part, nah, man. And then go with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
that
friends,
shit never
yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Like, unless it's friends they approve.
They approve of, huh?
Like, they gotta.
Well, I hope that I'm one of them friends that she approve of.
Hey, man, you graduated, man. It took a
Ain't
while,
nothing
but you
wrong
got
with
there. You got approved of
What's
status.
up?
Yeah. I mean, you have motherfuckers
Yeah.
still, man. Come on. Steal the show, goddamn.
Well, I can tell you, for me, for the most part, I think I dealt with only maybe one woman that was like on my head like that. Like, where you going? Why you doing that? You going out with who? Why you going out with him? Yeah. My ex-wife wasn't like that. She actually sometimes wanted me to get out the house.
That's
Yeah, I guess most of the women that I talked to, that was pretty much like that. I think it was just one that was just no two. I had a crazy one. Let me tell you what happened with this crazy one.
Uh-oh. Story time. Hold on, let me fill up my drink again since you
Okay.
story
It's
time.
a good one too.
Mm,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, somebody said that you can only speak from who you dated. So, yeah.
I mean, that's real. I wish I could see that. I can't see that. I mean, but to like
Go on your
counter
phone.
that is who you are too. Like, so I'm a person who got like all my ducks kind of in a row. Like I got
Right.
everything I need to knock down. And so when I want to do something that's a little bit like off my my norm, it throw people off. It like, cause I demand my space throughout the day while I'm figuring everything out. Yeah,
No, go ahead.
bad.
Oh, you want to hear about the story?
I mean, it just like it's been that way my whole situation because I've always kind of been that way. My whole life has been because I kind of demand my time, but I demand it for like
Right.
a reason. Typically, never to be like I need space.
Okay.
So whenever I do come to that point, when I do that, everybody I've ever been with has always been thrown by it. But it might be because of me. It's more me. I'm the common denominator,
Right.
so I'm not blaming anybody in particular. I'm just saying that like, yeah, I just got to be more understanding.
So-
Women.
Let me tell you this story. This girl take me out. All right. Yeah, crazy.
This is the crazy one, right?
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'm
she
ready.
take me
I love
out. So we go to Capers, right?
Mhm.
Get the steak, fully
Okay,
loaded
okay.
potatoes, cheese,
That's-
bacon bits, sour cream,
Shit.
everything on it, right? So we leave there. We go to the Blues Cafe,
Mm-hmm.
right? We go to the Blues Cafe. Anybody that don't know me, once I eat, I gotta use the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Especially something heavy like that, right? So
Uh-huh.
I ordered some drinks. Lady bring the drinks. I said I'm not gonna use the bathroom. It's a line in the bathroom, plus I gotta use it. I'm in the bathroom. By the time I finish, I'm washing my hands, right? Boom. Big mirror right here, door right here. I see a woman peek in. Close the door back. Take off. I know that. What's that? No, it couldn't have been, right? So I go back to our table, right? Guess what's sitting there?
Mm-hmm.
The drinks that we ordered.
Deal.
She gone.
Oh, the drink. Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever been to the Blues Cafe, well, the Blues Cafe got 2 floors. She was downstairs. Our table was upstairs. She come upstairs. I'm like, why would you leave our drinks right here? Where was you at? I told you I was using the bathroom. Well, you showed it'd take a long time. So that
Hey,
was
buddy.
you that poked
Uh-huh.
your head in the bathroom. That's my story, B. That was crazy.
Yeah. So okay, all
Okay.
right. So you can't end it right there. So once you found out it was her, she went ahead and fessed up and was like, "Yeah, that was my ass. I peeked in that."
I said, come
motherfucker.
on, let's
What?
go.
Yeah.
I
What?
said, come on, let's go.
What you do to her?
Yeah.
Damn it!
Because
in the night.
the whole reason for that night was
Oh.
for her to show me that she can be chill. Yeah.
You know what? I think
Yeah.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
Ain't that a motherfucker? They can't though. Like, you know what I'm saying? What they say about
Yeah.
a cheetah can't change his spots. that's the other thing that, you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, women are listening, and men too. When you see some shit about somebody, if it's something that you just can't handle, don't try to force yourself to handle that shit. Just let it go. They might have all the other qualities you're looking for, but if they got something that you just can't,
then just let it go.
Let that shit go, because you're gonna stress them.
Especially a person or a female, a male or a female that I guess demands that kind of attention. If you have confidence issues or self-esteem issues, whatever that you want to call it, if you have those issues, don't date someone that you feel like that gets too much attention, or that you feel like that's above you. Not saying that they are, but some people date that they feel like, oh, this person is like above me, and
like you just feel like they could do better type shit.
Yep. They can do better. So
I must be a very like what you call that shit, conceited person, because I don't think I met that person yet.
I agree with you.
Like I'm the best you can do. If you spend time with me, you know better. Unless you about to go fuck with Drake, The Rock, or Chris Brown. Like, I mean, okay, then I'll chill out. But outside of that shit's a wrap.
There's something wrong with you.
Fuck. You said something wrong with me? Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But no, but like normal day to day, like I ain't never felt like somebody could do better. Like, do better. Wow, that's a weird ass way to think.
Better, huh?
You could do better? People live that kind of life?
That's really getting to you, huh?
I mean, I don't understand that. I don't understand that way of thought, that way of thinking, because, like, I don't know. I could, like, I don't know. I'm at the ponder on that one, bro. I'm at the ponder on that one. That's something I'm going to think about, because, like, do people really walk around feeling like other people are, like, better than them?
Well, I guess when you think about it, women look at guys that's doing certain things or dressed a certain way and be like, yeah, I'm not his type.
I'm not his type. Okay, I can see that.
And then I think men do the same. Like, yeah, she thick as hell. She cute. I'm pretty sure that guys with money going at her like this, yeah, I'm going to stay away from her. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this girl right here that got the fat ass, but she ain't that pretty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, do we do that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, probably.
And you know what? The reason that's funny is because it's too real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, you do that. You do that to a degree. It's like, well, but I do it for a different reason. And I think it goes back to me being, like, fucked up a little bit. Like, on that conceited shit. Because it's like, I don't want it so bad. Like, the girl who just bad, like, she bad as fuck. And, like, I know it, that she know, and everybody else in the place know. I'm not going to talk to her because everybody else already told her. Like, I'm not about to go fucking be another person to tell you that you bad. Like, bitch, you know you bad, and everybody else in here told you that you bad.
And I'm not going to be one of them.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not. You're not going to have it on me.
I agree.
I might got issues.
I don't think that is issues.
I like that on, man. You got me. I feel like I'm fucking figuring out shit. Having revelations on your damn show.
It's the liquor, B. No, I think because I was at Opium last night, right? And a lot of nice young girls in there throwing that ass in a circle, you know. And
Hello.
Like you said, it was a lot of guys on them. That's not me to say, hey girl, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? After Cujo, Blow, Ronnie, Mike, you know what I'm saying? They all then shot they shot, and you didn't shot them down.
Yeah.
Now you think that Al still about to come? I ain't doing it. You either gonna come and talk to me, or hey, it is what it is, baby. But I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, they don't gotta necessarily come talk to me. They gotta at least give me the signal, like, hey, you know, come on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Girls,
You don't
they
want
know how to like shoot they shot without saying anything. Yeah, the looks. Yeah. But if I don't get that, then yeah, you just another pretty girl to me. That's it.
And it's a million of y'all.
It's only one Al still.
It's a million.
You hear me?
Goddamn. You better tell them again. Because, I don't know. But, you know, that goes back to, that go all the way back to what this all started about. Women who want
certain kind of men.
That guy.
Those kind of men that move how they want. That 100K or better. And those kind of men, they're never satisfied. So they feel like they can do what they want.
So the way I see it is there's two type of guys. Maybe there's more than two, but there's like two general categories. You know, there's a lot of subcategories.
Okay, tell me those two type of guys.
There's that guy. I'm gonna do the two top ones, like the biggest, broadest stroke. So there's the guy who, like we said in the beginning, is that guy who will try to make a woman happy by pleasing her every whim. Like, you know, really like going that extra mile every time. Mm-hmm. There's that guy. And then there's that guy who feels like if he takes care of his business so well, everything within his solar system or that revolves around him will be taken care of. Those are the two types.
Okay.
And the easier type to get and the more common type is that guy who will go to every whim. It's harder to find people or men who are, I call them like the sun. I do it like a solar system because that's how I see it in my mind. Somebody who, like, their warmth, what they put off, will take care of everything else. And yeah.
So I think that I'm a hit on what you're trying to say right there a little bit, right? With those,
you gonna make it make sense?
With those two type of guys, right? So you got one guy that date women because they like them, right?
Oh.
And then you have the other kind of guy that date a woman because he want her. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, why you do that? You about the shit out of it, didn't you?
All men can't get the type of woman that he want. So the women that likes him, he say, okay, this one like me, this one got this, that. All right, fuck it. I'll go ahead and be with her. But the guy that can say, out of you 50, out of you 100, which one of y'all do I want to mess with like that? Or what 5 of y'all that I want to deal with like that? I said, or what 5 of y'all that I want to deal with like that?
About 5. Shit, got to start the roster out there.
That's the difference, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because those guys,
I guess that is kind of what I'm saying, huh?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's what it comes down to.
That's what it comes. But how many more? Which one of those are more popular, or who? Which one of them is the most of the population? Like, are there more people who go after people that like them, so they like them back, or people?
Well, I
who
guess
can
that goes
choose
back to that percentage thing, right? Towards the above the 100K, right?
Yeah. So you always get it back to the 100K. Everybody who make 100K is not that guy.
That's true, but money make him that guy.
Say money make you. money does make you that guy to these ladies though.
Because
this is real.
You can't tell me that you have one of those guys that would just please a woman in every which way. You get that guy money, he's just one of those guys with money. You know what I'm saying? And he's walking around in the club buying everybody's stuff and still to please a woman. But a guy though that got that bag like that, he don't have to stunt like that. Women see it. They respect it. Mm-hmm. Now if you get on this team, it just comes along with it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, he may stunt a little bit. Or he may stunt a lot sometimes. But every time when he go in the club though, he not just all willy-nilly. What's up, baby? What's your name? You want something to drink? You know this, and that, and that, and that. It's
you talking about simp.
Exactly. It's the same kind of dude, but he just got money now.
I got money, so and that's the weird thing though, is like there are people who like think once they get the money that everything changes, but it don't. Like you become an inflated version of the simp you already were. You went from the person who was like giving, ain't nothing wrong with giving a foot rub here and there, but I'm talking about them guys like that's what they look to do. Like they trying to do it all. Like, oh my goodness, I want to do this, and then they get a couple dollars. Now they buying, like you said, buying all the gifts and all that. Trying to buy love, man. That shit crazy. That's a fucked up ass. That's a fucked up, methodology.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, you hit on some shit on this evening, my guy.
My guy, I appreciate you being on the show.
Hey, man, anything for my boy Albert Steele, man. Albert motherfucking Steele. Hey. Steal the show. I'm on this motherfucker to steal the show.
Well, I'm pretty sure just listen to you talk, other people see why you got an MF in the middle of your two names too. Nathan motherfucking Humphrey.
Humphrey.
I ain't gonna lie to you. All the people I hang around and be with live their life like that. You hear me?
I hear you, man. It's important to do that though. So like for anybody who is listening like that, that's some real shit. Like you have to do that. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people who are pushing to be better. Like that shit is just you gotta do. They got the motherfucker between their first and last name, they ain't doing it.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to say thank you, my guy, for being on the show.
Hey man, appreciate you for having me.
Because a lot of things happen. People fell through, but my guy came through. And we had great dialogue.
Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me speak what I gotta, what's on my heart.
Anytime.
My God, well, let me know.
And to the people so I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I just want to say, y'all, that I talk a lot of shit. Rather if you like it or not. I speak from a reality side. I don't speak towards the fantasy of believing in what people want me to believe in. So it's totally up to you to believe what you want. But when you come to this show and listen to what I got to say, 10 out of 10 is going to be the reality side of it. And it's up to you to decide on if you believe it or not.
Oh.
So good night, and y'all have a blessed night. And thanks for watching Steal the Show.